coming in for landing. 2,000 feet, 210 knots, coming around. Don't want to get too slow here, so gonna get some throttle in. Out comes the flaps.
Check gear.
Yeah, baby. There's the runway for the base. Looking good. You see the smoke is indicating a little bit of a crosswind. That's fine. MiG can handle it. Alright. Turn and final. Coming off of base. Got the sun in my face. I have to put sun shields down, but we'll see. Let's see what my airspeed is. Can't see from there. I'm at 220. Everything's still looking good. Off the throttle just slightly. 1,800 feet radar indicated. Alright. Here comes the gear. Looking for 3. And there's 3. Okay. Let's slow down a little bit. 210's a little hot. Don't want to be slamming the runway. We're coming down pretty quick, so I'm going to have to arrest this here in a second. 190's pretty good. We'll still slow down some more. You see I'm crabbing a little bit into the wind. That's fine. 180. Alright, we're getting ready to flare. Here we go. Alright, flaring a little bit. Slow my descent. Off the throttles. Alright, here we go. Flare. Flare. Ooh, look at that. Alright. I'll throw the chute here in a second. Here it comes. And blam. And there we go. Alright, and then we'll throw the chute here in a minute. Can't go down that way. So I'm going to have to do a U-ey on the brakes a little bit. Alright, there goes the chute. Alright, let's turn around. Low throttle. Still good. Alright. That, boys and girls, is how you land a MiG-29. Actually, the MiG's not that bad. This one flies pretty good. Now, of course, I have no ordnance, and I'm down to about 1,200, I don't know, 1,200 kilos, maybe 1,000 of fuel, so not too heavy. I have a choice. I really don't want to go over there where the burning aircraft is and park. So I may go and park in front of my hangar, hardened hangar that I came out of. My Garmin 430 GPS unit here on my dash. The old MiG-29A, this is like an essential piece of navigation gear, in my opinion. mean, you see the layout of the cockpit. It's a lot of analog instruments. It's always good to have something in here that takes advantage of GPS. Of course, when the A's came out initially, I don't think they had any kind of GPS or anything, but this is it's a nice little add-on. So, keeping track of where I am. I just did the latest DLSS hard driver update for the 5080 GPU. I've been tweaking my settings now for days, which you pretty much have to do whenever you get a new graphics card or any new drivers come out. I was hoping this would be a little bit cleaner. As you see there, it's not. I mean, some of the information is clean, but I have seen it cleaner. Alright, we got some fires over here. There's an aircraft on fire. I'm going to cut across. That one's on fire there. I'm going to cut across the to the taxiway using this taxiway here. I see the doors are open to my hangar, so we're good there. If anybody's interested in getting into DCS, I mean, DCS is awesome. I mean, this is about as close to combat flying as you're probably going to get without flying the real thing. It does take time to study what you're flying and learn what everything does and how to utilize it effectively. Now on this mission we had 2 B-1Bs that got shot down, 2 Phantoms that got shot down. My SAM site actually took care of them, and 2 A-10s that got shot down. I used semi-active radar missiles on one Boeing B-1B. The other one eluded it. I guess I broke the radar lock too soon, so I had to use an IR missile on him, which worked fine. And then 2 IR missiles on the A-10s. Didn't even shoot a single bullet, but that's fine. That's what you keep it in reserve for. Use it when you get close enough. Alright, we're going to avoid that MiG right there that's on fire. Those guys are guarding a fire. That works. Okay, so here's my hangar. Hardened hangar. I'll probably just park out here outside the front doors. That one's been attacked. Kind of blown up a little bit. Alright, let's line up. Most likely what this would do is they would come out here with tugs and rearm and do all that happy stuff. Alright, stopped. Let's pop the canopy.
Canopy.
Alright. And we're going to shut down the engines. Here we go. Alright. We'll turn off the power. And we are done. Cool stuff. Trying to figure out how I can zoom in. Well, one of them does it. Yeah, here we go. Where's the ladder at? Pop it up, boys. I need the ladder. Man, MiGs are beautiful. Beautiful aircraft. And if you got enough money, you can buy one. There's actually a civilian-owned MiG-29. Nice. Okay, we're done.